when the state and its representatives over time signal to people that they don't matter, it contributes to building frustration. Frustration that we are seeing manifesting in more violence in society from the lowest level, increasingly to attacking representatives of the state and indications of the state's presence anywhere. And when people decide willingly to strike a blow against the state, and Oliver, this is the point I was trying to make. It's not because somebody has told them their lives are not worth living. No, they themselves have decided. Now look, I want something better for myself, but the opportunity to do that is not there, whether peacefully or otherwise. And particularly when a representative individual or a group that has given me hope has also been brutalized, then I'll stand up and fight. Mm. And therein lies the danger and the possibility that this can spread, that it can become a conflagration. Because the frustrations that we've seen in Ejura probably are found in more than 1,000 towns in this country. Because what happened in Ejura, the frustrations of the youth and those who came forward that we've seen, is seen everywhere else. The spark that led to Ejura might not be the same spark that happens in town B or town C. It might just be a little quarrel over the price of fish in a market. Okay, so we are heading towards a tipping point, but the reality of tipping points is that we don't know what tips over people's anger and people's frustrations. And that is why I'm arguing that let's be bold enough, and I'm hoping that, Oliver, somebody will read your letter and give you a hearing, you and your team, and then you can put forward your concerns. Because Ejura is only a symbolic representation of the frustrations across this country. Quite a number of our own leaders have spoken about youth frustrations, unemployment, as a toxic mix. And Ejura has demonstrated that we've now moved from the rhetoric of seeing to be concerned about this sense of exclusion, the rhetoric of a middle-income country in which there's growth, but there's little development that trickles down to ordinary people. That frustration is what we have seen in Ejura. And that frustration is across this country. And we need to say, look, how do we improve our policing so that it doesn't tip over these aspects of people's frustrations?